Sometimes I think that one of the greatest dangers for us is failing to realize we have an enemy. But we do. And somebody might say, well, is it the Russians? No! Spiritually, we have an enemy. That enemy is Satan. In 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, you read, be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. You've all seen probably a lion in a zoo, but you've also probably seen some kind of nature program on TV where literally you see this lion prowling, looking for his prey, and then finding it, pounces. And basically he's saying, that's what the devil is like with you. He's waiting for that opportunity to pounce. He's prowling around, looking for his prey, waiting for that time to pounce. In 2 Corinthians 11, verse 3, you find the word cunning or subtle applied to the devil. Kind of meaning he's tricky. And this is one great danger of the devil. Sometimes we just don't recognize him and recognize the temptation, recognize the evil. My dad was a D-Day soldier in World War II. And you know, at that time, frankly, they knew who the enemy was. They could recognize the other. And if nothing else, the uniform identified who the enemy was. Not as easy with Satan. I pray that we would have within our minds and our hearts, I've got an enemy. And that enemy is Satan. And he's subtle and he's cunning. And he's described like a lion who's prowling around, seeking someone to devour. And the reality is that somebody's me. So let's, verse 9, resist him, firm in your faith, knowing that the kinds of suffering are being experienced by your brotherhood throughout the world. Let's resist him. If we could assist you in your obedience tonight, if it's a matter of you want to obey the gospel of Jesus Christ, and with faith you've turned from your sin, we could give you this opportunity to confess Jesus and be baptized for the forgiveness of sins. If there's need for prayer, we'll be glad to take this time and pray for you. If you need to come, please come as we stand and sing.